Okay, what I have planned for you is we're going to do a bit of an escort mission.
Ugh.
Oh, come on, Graham.
Oh, you bastard! Oh. Okay, thanks for coming, everyone. Have a good night. Shall I
I'm
carry
just
on?
joking.
No.
No, anytime anyone plays like a role-playing game, it's like nobody wants to do
Oh
escort quests.
no. This isn't role playing stuff. But so okay, we have a covered wagon, and as a guild, you've been asked
Yep.
to make sure this reaches its location. You should both be able to move the horse because I've created it as a token, so you should be able to move it around. It does have hit points and AC as well, and it's now in the trees. And if you fight enemies, the enemies will try and attack possibly the wagon as well, so you have to protect it.
I have
Again,
a question.
of course.
Can the wagon be healed with magical means? Like, can I cast healing word on a wagon to make it feel better?
No.
Damn. What
But-
about mending?
Mending, I would say yes.
I knew someone's going to involve mending one time. I was going to take it.
Now, but this is what I'm not entirely sure how the mechanics of this are going to go. I just was trying to think of something different, and I thought, fuck it, yeah, okay, let's do it. It's either going to go okay or it's going to be shit. So you'll just have to bear with me about it. If there's any feedback, what works, what doesn't. I've not really
Does the
prepared
wagon
this
have a
much.
driver?
That's a really good first question. Let's say yes. Let's say it's a non-combative.
Can the driver be Bogrud?
No. Nice try. Nice try.
What's the movement speed of the wagon? And have we got some sort of awkward turning circle to it? Or is it just going to go straight?
It can turn. Now, see,
Yeah.
I learned this as well with tokens. If you click on a token, hold down E and then scroll up and down, it moves.
Oh, wow.
Okay, that made me laugh far more than it should do. So yeah, you can spin the horse if you want to. I'm going to say it's 30 feet. It plods along at a fair rate. I'm going to add it into the initiative as well because I want you guys to move it. To move it. Did you just do that at the same time?
What's on board the wagon?
Huh?
know?
Huh?
Do we know what's on board?
No, you've just been told that it is fragile.
Yeah.
And it needs to be protected and to be careful. It's quite volatile.
Are we allowed to sit on the wagon while in transit, or is it just
Yep.
easier to not do that?
Yep, you've just been asked to guide this thing along. Oh, actually, no, tell a lie. I decided to change my mind on this. So you know what needs to go on this wagon, but you need to find it first.
Okay, so it's an escort to pick up something to then deliver it back.
Well, in this forest, because the real way I'm trying to start this off is whoever was asked to escort this first didn't do a great job and the cargo escaped. So in this forest, you have to find it, hold it non-lethally, get it back on the horse or in the cart, and then continue. So
Fantastic.
what you have been asked to find is there is an owl bear in the forest. It's a baby one. It's not entirely it's not reached its vicious potential yet. So it has been semi-trained, it is quite docile, and you're to deliver it to a healer further on in the forest. But at the moment it's managed to escape from its previous guards and is hiding in the forest. So if you'd like to do some rolls do you want to investigate to try and track it? Do you want to stealth up on it? If you have any spells to locate, that kind of thing. Oh, look at us. Let's start off with an investigation, shall we? Do you want to do this in initiative order, or is there anything out of initiative you want to try first of all?
Are there any animals in the area?
There will be animals in the area, and the owl bear. Is it technically an animal or is it a monstrosity? Are they the same thing? I'm going to say it's an animal.
Okay. I would like to cast Speak with Animals with Twig.
Yeah.
And the guy, "Oi, owlbear, or any other animals in the area? Have you seen an owlbear?" And then
But
just see if anybody answers.
by the way, how do Scratches and Twig get on? Because I can imagine you've had to travel to get here. How does the cat and the bird interact with each other?
Twig will have spent the entire journey eyeing him. Like, I'm going to eat that later. As soon as this quest is done, num, 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 num.
Scratches hasn't paid any attention to him. He's had bigger threats in his life.
Right, that's cool. So there's anticipation on one side and complete ignoring on the other.
Yeah.
Complete indifference on the other.
Yeah.
No idea whatsoever. Has not noticed that there's a cat. So like, I'm gonna eat that.
Amazing. Okay, so can you? How does talk with animals work? Could you post it in there for me? Is it
I can indeed.
is it an automatic pass? Does it work within a certain range?
It should roll through shortly. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Can comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for the duration. The knowledge and awareness of many beasts is limited by their intelligence, but at minimum, beasts can give me information about nearby locations and monsters, including whatever they can perceive or have perceived within the past day.
Okay, so you could investigate.
There's no actual save for it or anything. Basically, you cast it, you can talk to the animals. I become Dr. Dolittle for 10 minutes.
It's up to you to let us know if there's any animals there to talk to.
Okay, so I love that. So you do hear a small voice from a bush just go away.
We've seen an owlbear.
I am an owlbear.
Have you seen one? Looking for one, little one. Have you seen one?
I am one.
Where?
Here.
Oh,
He's
are you,
one.
are you are you the one I'm looking for?
I don't know. I'm me.
Get in the van.
No.
Can we see it? Do we know whereabouts the voice is coming from?
No, it's hiding. It's scared.
Hiding. Okay. I will cast guidance on myself to then take a investigation check.
Cool.
I
Hey,
get to add a
who are
D4
you?
onto it.
Who are you and where are you investigating?
So this is Shish, and obviously just the woods to the north. Let's try that's where I'm looking.
Okay, do you want to give me a ping?
And then I'll add 4d4 to that.
Beautiful. Okay,
26.
can you give me a rough ping on the map where you want to be investigating?
I'm going to go for, this sort of area up to the top.
Okay, with that kind of investigation, you as you're walking towards these trees here, you can see just slightly underneath the bush there is a small owlbear tucked underneath a bush there, and you would not have noticed it otherwise because it's fairly dark in colour, but it is huddled under a bush and it is quite obviously terrified.
Right, who's talking to animals?
Me, Twig.
Twig, the owlbear's over there.
Okay. Oi, owlbear, come get in this cart.
Roll me persuasion, because you can talk to it, but it doesn't mean it's going to do what you want. Or
I'm chancing it.
you're going to chance it.
I'm going to chance it and see if I can convince it to get into the van.
I mean,
I'm gonna
whatever you want to
have
roll.
I have -2 to persuasion. I swear.
Okay. Okay.
I have a charisma of 6.
I mean, if any of the others want to help,
Yeah, 7.
I don't know how I can help because I can't speak to the animals.
well, maybe you can kind of like calm Twig down or kind of look more friendly. Yeah, this thing is not convinced.
Twig jumps on it. Like just makes a mad
guess,
dash and tries to jump on it.
Is it like a little cage or something in the wagon? Is that what we're
Yeah.
supposed to be catching? Yeah.
I will just say, Mark is playing the Xbox downstairs. He's got the new Star Wars game. He keeps playing it even though it makes him feel dizzy. And as soon as you say you're going to pounce on it, for some reason I think he signed in on an Xbox thing up here because he just went, ping, achievement unlocked. It's like Pilgrim's Journey or whatever. I was like, did you just unlock an achievement on my computer by pouncing on an owlbear? Okay, so
In fact, right, can I take it back? Because I want to
Course.
be more in character as a cat. And what I want to do is start doing that, like, slow cat sneaky thing that cats do when they're trying to pounce on something. And, like, creep up to it until I get close enough and then pounce.
okay,
Stealth on it.
I love that. So I'm going to give you inspiration for that. Because you know the rule of thumb is you make me laugh, I'm going to probably give you inspiration on it. So I'm going to want a couple of rolls. I want you to stealth approaching it and intimidation to see whether that works. Because it is part owl. So, okay.
I'm going to use the inspiration I just got
Okay.
to immediately reroll that stealth roll. Much better.
Wow.
That one's not that one's. Oh, there you go. That's better. So did Twigs accidentally step on his own tail for a moment, but recovered? Okay, so you've approached it stealthily, so it's not
Yep.
run off. It's still not necessarily convinced. Go on to intimidate.
A 14's not bad with a -2.
Are you talking to it as well?
No, I'm just going. It's just jumping straight on it.
Okay,
If I've managed to pin it, then I will talk to it.
Okay, for 14, I'm going to say you pin it then. Because it
Sweet.
is just a baby owlbear, so it's not a massive one.
I would like to say, are you the owlbear that escaped from the last car, and are you the owlbear that we're supposed to be taking back with us?
Yeah, I didn't like those last people, though.
Cool, get in the van.
Okay, just for the purpose of that. Otherwise, it'll be a short one there. So, little bit of plot railroading there. Yes. So you've successfully got the owlbear in the cart with you. Are you going to lock it in the cage as well, or just keep it in the wagon, keep it as a pet, talk to it as you
Sit
go along?
good-naturedly with it and chat to it. Twig will sit in the back with the owlbear, because Twig can talk to the owlbear, and just have a nice chat and keep it nice and calm and comfortable.
Okay, I like that. Okay, so as you're now...
I figured we didn't want to kick the shit out of the owlbear, so the only real option we have is get it and put it in the van.
Cool.
My backup plan for you was use telekinesis to bring it towards you if you
Just
quite
move
miss
it
the
into
pounce.
Just like drag this thing out of the bush. Amazing. Okay, yeah, well, the owlbear then will come with you for reasons of plot movage and will sit on the cart with you. And do you want to instruct... Give me a name for who's driving this thing.
Steve.
Steve. Cool.
It's got to be Steve.
It's got to be Steve.
Got to
So
be Steve.
Steve
My
is...
guess was going to be Alfred from Batman, but
Nah, Steve's better. Love a Steve.
Steve's a callback to my old campaign that you won't be aware of, Greg. Like they found a guard shitting on the toilet and
I've heard
asked me last minute to name him, and I was like, fucking, I don't know, Steve. It just became a thing. Yeah. Anyway.
prestidigitation, I believe, was used quite a lot on
Yes.
that poor guard.
Ah, those are the days. Is there anything any of the rest of you multitudes want to do?
Well, we then now got to take it through the forest to get.
Yep. So now you
back.
need to progress. You know where you need to go to, which is a house on the other side of this unnamed forest. You know that the owlbear is destined to its owner, and the woods that you have to travel through are varied and not always friendly. So if you're happy to move on, I can move you on.
Fermit's just playing a jaunty tune as they travel along, like it's a bit of road music.
Oh, how does that sound?
Let's think. What's a good road song?
Rawhide.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We got a mighty convoy trekking down.
Yes.
Oh, Graham, I can't straight enough how much I adore Fermit. He's just
Carry on my wayward son. Once I rose above the noise and confusion. The whole way down, just on repeat, Kansas's Carry On Wayward Son. But he's not got an instrument, so he's just doing the instrumentals with his voice. Like, do 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 do
Sound
do
of pen on
do
parchment
do
will then
do
copy
do
and
bam
do
bam.
harmonies with it. He's doing all the guitars with him.
it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
Nice and quietly through the woods.
I mean, that was going to be my next question. How are you all wandering on?
Very loudly.
Why not? Why interfere? What could go wrong in this woods?
The great thing is, anything Kermit sings, in theory, Scratches will then be able to replicate, so they can then duet in future.
Oh, my brain can't handle that. Holy shit. I mean, maybe I need to hear the two of you doing that voice and doing some harmonies, but maybe it's best I am just imagine it.
Yeah, I won't be able to do Kermit. I have given it some practice, knowing that was what I need. It sounds nothing like Kermit. It doesn't sound like any Muppet.
It makes you sound like a Muppet.
Okay, so what are the rest of you guys doing then?
So Scratches.
And how are you walking through?
He's just walking side by side with the horse at the front. And
I mean, feel free to move your characters wherever you want them to be.
Oh yeah, there's a map.
The thing is, I've been listening to the Daddies Dungeons and Daddies podcast where there's no map or anything. I think I'm through to like episode.
Oh, Cat, the Munchies Mushrooms button has just appeared.
Yes, I've been playing with macros.
It's literally just this moment appeared on my screen. I'm like, the button now works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, just to derail slightly, so I've created Vanguard under my own account, and I've been playing with a lot of macros. So I've managed to get a script working called Teleport, which means that if a player crosses a square on a map, it will transport them to a different map. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
When somebody moves through a door, you don't have to manually drag and drop them to a different map. They just go there.
Yep. Pretty much.
Lovely.
It's a bit of a setup. Or if you're in maybe a maze or a forest, or you could be transported around, or a dungeon, something like that. Gonna have fun with that one.
You stepped on the trap tile that teleports you into the pits of hell.
Yep, that's the tap. I've also got a button on here as well that will roll initiative without needing to open up character sheets.
Oh, that'd be nice.
But it just means I can do that, and it will whisper to the GM as well, so it won't show you guys.
Oh, nice.
Which
Well, that makes sense, because we wouldn't really know who's in what order, would we?
Unless Graham signed in as GM, that is.
I am currently signed in as a player.
Okay, so
I've made a habit of signing in as a player, like, all the time now. I used to forget and just click sign in, but now I do it every time as a player, because I don't want to ruin it for myself either.
Well, that's the fun. I'm glad to hear it. But if you do, and you're interested in this macro, I can talk you through it at some point. Or not. Right, so where were we and what are you doing? Because I've seen you've moved a little bit. So how are you moving? Who's moving, etc.?
We've just been walking along the road, and obviously we've come to it seems like we've come to a bit of a disaster.
Yeah, so as you've been walking... Oh, that's great. What have you been doing?
Is this the old cart that the owlbear escaped from?
No. Well, not that you know. I don't know. Well, I do know, but you don't know.
You do know.
I mean...
Again, Shish is going to cast guidance on herself and then try to investigate what's gone on.
Okay, let me just make sure I've got everything here. So, tell me what that looks like. What are you going to be doing? Are you watching what's going on, or are you just striding over?
Potentially, if it looks like it's, I want to know if it's like an accident or if it looks like there's like any arrows or any bird marks or like it's been attacked.
It's
and that would
just
change my course of action.
It's smashed, and you can see that the contents are smashed as well, and it was carrying some produce that's been spilled as well. It's not spoilt, so it's fairly fresh, but what you see is what's in front of you.
Okay, so we're definitely going to approach it then because there doesn't seem to be anything untoward about it. But just to investigate to see if we can see anything a bit more in depth as to what has happened. Is there any further sort of insight we can get from up close to it, or is there signs of blood? Any signs of any struggles?
Can you?
Obviously, footsteps potentially for the owner. Someone must have been riding it.
Can you both? All some. Craig, can both of you roll me a perception?
Perception. Okay. So,
Yeah, at this point, Twig is still in the back talking to the owlbear, and Fermat is still singing like lots of music that we don't have a license for.
That's cool. That's cool.
Steve, stay there a second. We're just having a look what's happened here.
Okay, so who rolled what?
Shish first, then scratches.
So Shish, then Scratches. Yeah. So many names. Okay, so Scratches notices the trees rustle, and with a 20 sees and hears the drawback and sees the glint of an archer in the trees as it pulls back the bow to fire at you. Graham, a little bit of DM help. Oh, you're going.
Yeah, go on. No, I was going to say I'm just literally nipping away for 30
That's
seconds.
fine.
I will be right back.
That's cool. Yeah. See, things I'm not sure about, kind of like surprise, how surprise works in perception versus passive perception. These are things I'm not good at.
Well, yeah, I spoke to Scott on this one, and he was saying it doesn't make any sense how someone's perception roll would be so much worse than their passive perception. He was suggesting that he may use passive perception as their base for a roll, and they roll perception, and if they get better than that, they're acutely aware. If they don't, then their passive perception is their baseline.
Well, I mean, I could think of it mainly that you know what it's like when you've got kids. You've got half your eye on a swivel constantly. You can be watching the TV, and if they fall over around there, your arms are right out. But it doesn't mean that you can read a number plate that's there.
No.
So I think your passive perception is just like being aware. Like, I can look forward and go, I know there's some bookshelves behind me.
Yeah.
But would I notice if someone was hiding?
Would I notice something sneaking up on me, or?
Yeah, the thing is, I would do.
Because I've eyes on the back of my head. But the seeing a license plate, that's looking.
That's more investigation,
that's
isn't it?
Investigation. Yeah, that's the way I would go with it.
I'll be interested to hear Graham's take on this.
I mean, like saying, can I see footprints? Well, to me, I'd make me do a survival on that because that's a tracking feat.
It's also
and I like I like the idea of using some of the other, because it's always perception, investigation. You know, I would.
Sorry, I'm back.
That's all right.
I'm surprised they make us use a performance check to see how the songs were.
Well, I mean, I like that, and I think going forward as well, I mean, if you've got a strong argument for wanting to use a different skill, I mean, fair enough, if you've got higher pluses in something else versus something else, you give me a good enough reason, I'll let you do it, because what's the point of having religion or history if nothing ever is used for it? So, Graham was saying about the nature of, like, perception. So we've had an archer hiding in a tree. Craig was saying about the use of like passive perception as opposed to perception checks. How do you feel about stuff like that? What's your kind of opinion?
I would tend to, if it's for the purposes of like whether or not an enemy can surprise the party by dropping out of a tree or whatever, I would probably, in the background, hidingly as DM, roll a stealth check for the enemy. And if
Right.
they roll higher than the passive perception of the party won't spot them. But if
Yeah.
they roll lower, then the party will hear something off in the trees rather than calling for a perception check every time, because then everybody just sort of goes, "Oh, there's something nearby." Then, right? Okay. 'Cause, but
We'll start
like for
investigating
me, a
properly.
perception check is like when you're trying to sort of perceive something specifically in an area. So if like you enter a clearing, I would like to actively look around and see if I can see anything. Is a perception check. But if you've got somebody hiding in a tree and we walk past them, I think using passive perception with a countered stealth roll is better than asking for a perception check.
See, that's beautiful, and that's exactly kind of the call I needed on that, because it's one of those things that I couldn't quite work out myself. So, let me just. I haven't got the log on.
It's just, I mean, I've always done it with perception checks because
Yeah.
when I first started running, like everyone was fairly new to it, and that's the easier way to do it. But it just makes more sense to me that if we can stealth, so can they.
Yeah. How do you stealth on an NPC sheet?
If they don't have any bonuses in stealth, so you know, like how some enemies
yeah.
it'll sometimes say like saving throws plus whatever to
Yeah,
this
no.
and skills plus whatever to that. If they don't have any bonuses to that, then it's just a dex roll
Just Dex. Okay.
or like a D20 plus your
D20.
dex bonus because it'd be a dexterity based skill check.
Cool.
So a D20 plus your dex is what I would always roll that as.
Amazing. 1 second.
That's what I do if I'm rolling like a homebrew character. Obviously, there's no initiative stats for them, so I just roll a d20 and add the dexterity.
Oh, now that's interesting.
Wow. Super stealthy.
Yes. Although that's weird, because I had toggled that to GM, but I'm guessing that rolled publicly.
Correct.
Oh, so those
Yes.
toggles are shit then, aren't they? Interesting.
We're happy to be the guinea pigs.
No, that's fine. Interesting to know. Yeah, so at 21, I'm going to say, though, that 20 is such a good roll that you haven't noticed that there's someone there, but you know that there is something.
Being
You
watched.
can't tell what it is, but
Yeah.
you know that there is something there that's hiding.
All right, how are we going to try and flush it out?
Now, from the archer's point of view, as they've seen you here, they are very hostile. So would this be like a surprise round, Graham? Is that what the purpose
If
of...
we've not seen them,
Yeah.
They're
then
going to
yeah,
attack.
technically they're going to get a chance to attack us before we enter the initiative order.
Okay, so it's surprise round, attack from then, and then it's roll initiative.
So the surprise round
Or-
is the attack from them. So they get a free go before we start the initiative.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. That's what we're going to do. So,
Excellent.
so the archer is going to have a pop at... now, I can't tell. Scratches had the better one.
Scratches.
Yeah. It's going to do a... Now, multi-attack, that won't apply for a surprise attack, because I'm sure when you get one off, that won't then be a surprise.
No, a multi-attack is the same as like a fighter having extra attacks. Like if you got a surprise attack, like if we got a surprise round as players and we have extra attack, we can make both of those attacks. So if you've got multi-attack, they can fire both shots.
Cool. I do that then.
Just before Graham, is there
Yes.
a reason why? So it's got unarmored defense is a monk scratches. So it always slaps his armor class back to 10, not 10 plus dexterity plus wisdom, which makes it a 19. And every time I do a long rest or anything, just I have to re-input it manually.
Have you, although you've got an armor defense, has your character got armor equipped in any way, shape, or form on your inventory list?
They've got common clothes, and that's it.
No, it shouldn't do that. It should automatically put you at what it is. So it's that's some sort of bug on your character sheet. There's probably something that needs ticking or crossing or like
Yeah.
selecting on the character sheet properly. It's probably just not got the right box clicked or something on the settings cog. But yeah,
Oh,
I can have a look at it for you.
Steve. Steve, bring the horse back. Where's the horse gone?
Steve,
Steve?
Steve, don't run away. You don't even know we've been attacked yet.
He's retreated to the trees.
Come on, Steve. Come on, come back.
He's kicked Twig and the owlbear out of the back of the car and fucked off into the woods.
Oh, hello.
I brought him back.
There we go. Thank you. Naughty Steve.
Right, so you're attacking.
Scratches.
Yeah, so one hits, one matches, one doesn't.
No, there was just the two at the bottom. The first one was a stealth.
Okay.
So it's 19 and 13.
Matches, and no.
Oh, Christ, it's been so long. Matches hits, doesn't it?
If you rule so, yes. Like Scott does, like half, I think now for.
Let's do that.
Match or something, but that's it's literally in the official rules of
Mm-hmm.
D&D. If you meet the armor class, then you hit.
What
There is no penalty to matching.
What I'm going to do in Vanguard is I have a handout and I'm going to make a list of these kind of rules. A, so that we all agree on them, and B, so that I can fucking remember things. Because if I sleep, it's gone.
What class is Scratches?
Monk.
Scratches is a monk.
Okay.
With mercy.
Just asking for reasons. Fine if he wants to get shot with an arrow.
I mean, it didn't work so well for that artificer last time, but
Deflect missiles, no.
I think I will see about taking this one.
Okay. I'm just trying to remind Craig of his monk abilities. Damage, blank.
Blank.
It does
Sounds
blank
about right.
damage. It does blank damage.
No damage.
Blank damage.
No damage.
1d6 plus 4.
You can't hit
Why is it not showing the damage for the attack?
Because
is it hiding the damage but not the rolls?
Because it's not showing it to me either.
Oh, okay. It's just not working then.
4 damage, you're saying?
1d6 plus 4.
8 damage.
So 8.
Oh, what?
So that's fun. Okay.
That guy on his own.
Well, that's what I was about to say. As the arrows fired, coming out of the bushes. If I can get my shit together. I can never remember what the shortcuts are.
Ooh.
And, there's... Come on, let's do another one as well. Oh, need to move you out of the way. Right, okay, so as a shot is fired, approaching from the tree line are a range of bandits and archers. It's clear that this cart is either the broken remains of a previous attack or just a straight up trap. Either way, it's caused you to slow down and now they've surrounded you. So, top of the order.
I should have kept going.
Oh no, fished in by the broken thing. So we'll jump straight into combat now. Top of the order is Fermit.
Okay. Has Fermit realised that we are under attack? Because he wasn't paying much attention to what was going on. He was busy singing his jaunty tunes. Does he realise we're under attack? I mean, from where he is, there's one guy south of him in the trees. Everybody seems to be in tree cover.
Hang on, my roll 20's having a shit.
Has Scratches made it clear that he's just been shot with an arrow?
Not yet. On his turn, he will.
Okay, well then Fermit will just continue singing.
He's holding his turn and singing, yeah?
No, his entire turn is to just continue singing.
Brilliant.
Right, my roll 20's having a shit fit at me now. There we go.
Mostly because I want to eat this plum.
Okay, I will. Yeah, you got a while till it's your turn again, so plumb away. And next is the archers.
Oh my god, what was your initiative?
They got 18.
Oh jeez.
So it's the archers. So the archer down the bottom here is going to take a shot at Fermit. If I can open up the right box. Now, will this one actually show?
Both hit.
Both hit. Okay, and we had, it was 1d6 plus 4, wasn't it?
Yep.
So it's a 7 and a 9.
Ow.
Again, I may have slightly overcooked this because I forget what it's like to balance for lower levels. There's an archer over here as well who is going to take a shot at Shishkaboo, Shishkabob.
No, it hits.
Oh, okay. 23.
Yeah.
Oh, see, now it's rolling. No, that's
Yay.
fine. That's fine. So that's 8.
Ow.
Hang on. I think my roll 20 must have had an absolute mental, which is why it was rolling zeros before. Okay, that's all they're going to do. Now we have Scratches.
Scratch's turn.
Yes.
Scratches is going to make this noise of an alarm.
Which it sounds like.
Ah! Ding, 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 ding. But apart from that, he's going to hold his turn.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Twig.
Oh God, he has to be told to do things. I completely forgot about that.
Well, the thing is that Craig also plays character, so Craig, you can tell yourself to do things.
I can. I just got to wait my turn. Wait my turn.
Okay, so Twig's heard this alarm bell sound coming from outside. Twig will instruct the owlbear to hide himself away in a corner behind whatever he can find to use as cover, and then jump out the back of the wagon. Can I see anyone from there?
Yes, you can see these two bandits. They are stood behind a fallen tree. They don't really care now whether they're hidden or not because their trap has been sprung, so they're in full intimidation mode.
Okie dokie. So in that case, I will. What do I want to do?
No, that's the horse.
A horse.
Twig will. I mean, it's gonna have to be something like that. No, for now, Twig will literally just sprint towards them in the trees, straight up to this one, and I will use the cantrip Primal Savagery to make an attack.
Ooh.
So just using his claws, but bolstered with magic, will miss.
Only just.
That's Twix go.
Okay. Shish. Shish, kish, kish, shish.
Okay, seeing the impending danger looming, Shish is going to back away towards the cart as if to pretend it's going to provide some sort of cover for her. Yell at Scratches. Don't just stand there. Get the archers. And then she's going to look over at the archer that attacked her, and it was the one at the far side, wasn't it? This one over here, Cat.
Yes, that's it.
And predictably, I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Oh, I love it. Are you finger blasting? Sam's a big fan of finger blasting.
Oh no, she's a full-on Dragon Ball Z Kamehameha.
Lovely flavour. Love it. That definitely hits. 4, 3.
Hame.
Plus, I get a charisma modifier added to that as well, which is another 4.
Ooh, so it's an agonizing blast.
It is agonizing.
I may have to downgrade their health slightly.
Oh, I know off the top of my head what an archer's stats are.
And then with the bonus action, she's going to use telekinesis to try and push this one, presumably is not got a ranged weapon, push him backwards.
That's cool. How far does he push?
Goes, so I'll put it on. Bonus action. Oh, it's only within 30 feet, so can't do it to that one. I will go for this one over here then.
So you're using it as your bonus action. Love it.
Yeah.
So you can
Ideally,
see
pushing him next to this one.
Oh, so which one are you pushing? Because you see within 30 feet of you. So which one's that? You're gonna.
This one here.
Yeah.
Push him over there.
Okay. So you're gonna push him into the other guy or just away?
Yeah, push him into the other guy. That sounds a good idea.
So target must succeed on a strength saving throw. Okay, so he's one of those. That's one of that. It's 16. And your DC is 8 plus your proficiency plus the ability modifier.
God, what does that mean?
I have no idea.
What stat did you increase when you took that as a feat?
Charisma.
Okay, so it's 8 plus 3, so it's 11 plus your charisma modifier.
4.
So 15 is the save.
So he
So he
wobbles. He wobbles, but he ain't moving.
Weevils wobble, but they
don't fall down.
Okay. And that's all Shish can do.
Yep.
And presumably we've gone back to Scratches.
Not yet. Not yet.
Bandit.
He held his turn until he got told to do something.
Okay, so what I've done is I've rolled the cart into initiative as well, so that if you wanted Steve to move or do anything, just in case, so if you want the cart to go anywhere, it can do now.
Do we want the cat to go anywhere?
Can we yar it and make him run over somebody?
Yeah? But there's no one to yar over yet.
No. I just want, for posterity reasons, I would like to know for the future.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I will definitely bear that in mind with some more telekinesis fun.
Oh, yeah, I'm up for shenanigans. Then we have the bandits.
Oh, Scratcher's not getting his held turn
Not yet. Well, so when was he holding it until?
until he got told to move.
Oh, because Shish then told him to move. Yes, my apologies. Now I get what you said. I was half paying attention. So, yes, Scratches can absolutely go.
Oh, he's running straight up to to that archer that shot him, and is going to roll one. Well, I'll say one of his attacks.
Punch him in the face.
Yeah.
And that does not hit.
That is a low roll. He's going to use his second attack.
That does
even worse.
not hit.
Jeez, those are some terrible rolls. And am I using? Because I can re-roll on them if I want to. I don't know how many I'm short by, but I'm guessing quite a lot on that, so I'm not going to bother wasting any key points on that. I don't think there's an awful lot of... Oh, as I've got a bonus action that isn't going to get used at all. He's going to cast Hunter's Mark.
Yay!
On the archer.
So which one is he casting that on?
The one right in front of him, he's swinging and missing at.
And it's okay. Sorry, I was just updating something. Right, so he's cast Hunter's Mark, but it's not hit.
He's not hit anything. He's cast it afterwards because
next time.
Yeah.
Cool.
And that is all Scratches can do.
Awesome. So now it's the bandit's turn. So this bandit is going to make a swing at Twig. 19.
Hits.
Oh, cat, these rolls.
No, but it does 2 damage, so it's all worth it. The bandits can move 30 feet. So he's going to come over there, and he's going to make a swing. Oh, okie dokie.
Matches.
Hits. Oh, sorry, I thought you were still talking about me.
Sorry, do you say matches?
Yeah.
Cool, that's only 3. And this guy over here is going to start heading towards the fight. He's going to walk around there. Right, that's them done. Back to the top of the order with Fermit.
Okie dokie. Fermit now obviously painfully aware, having been shot twice, that there is somebody in the trees just below him.
Good to know.
Is going to first of all use a bonus action to cast Healing Word upon himself.
What's that word?
Just do that now.
Oh, yeah, what is the healing word? Ow!
Ow! He'll cast that at level 2 for 7. Keep the key. That's that one. And then, oh, wrong character sheet. Right. Okay, and then, assuming that I can see said individual in said trees, Fermit will cast Shatter upon the person in the trees that has just shot at him.
Yeah, this one here.
He's going to cast that at level 3.
Ooh, boy.
That is a DC 14 con save. So half damage from 16, so 8 points of thunder damage to the guy in the trees.
Okay, I think I might have to downgrade these archers a little bit.
I think Kat needs to change her dice before Vanguard.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
Can you borrow Scott?
I'm just trying to think, because I have like 3 more maps after this. So this is, I wasn't thinking this one would take so long.
They have
Right.
75 HP.
Yeah, maybe they don't. Maybe they don't.
75 HP.
No, you see, you know why they don't? Because they were literally just in a battle, so they're all slightly injured anyway.
Nice.
Because again, if it goes on too long, everyone
So
gets
3
bored.
archers pop up on screen, and I'm like, that's 225 HP between 3 individuals. I don't think the 4 of us together have that much HP.
But the thing is, if this was goblins, some of you would just annihilate
killed
them in
them by
one
now.
shot. It's so hard
hit
when you
anything,
guys
yeah.
build characters.
We're not the damage dealers of this group.
No, that is
None
true.
of the damage dealers of this group are playing today.
That is true. Where was I? Right. So Fermits, you've had your go. It's the archer's go. Right. This archer here narrowly dodged getting shattered and was just like, fuck that shit. I'm a coward. I am out of here. This guy over here is going to take a swing with a short sword. I am not giving them flanking because I don't want to, because I kind of... They don't like the bandits. They work together, but they don't want to give them any support because they want the glory for themselves. So 14.
This is
What a shame. And this archer over here is going
Got
to
finger blasted.
take...
got finger blasted.
That's right. I was going to say he's going to take a shot back. Going to blast for blast. 9.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't hit. Hooray!
9. Okay, I'm doing everything in doubles for some bizarre reason. That's the archer's turn. Scratches. You've now been told
Scratches.
you can do stuff, so do it.
Guess what?
What?
Punching.
Yay!
Punchy, punchy.
Go for the archer.
The archer, 25. That hits. For turn.
And then I think he's going to. Oh, and
Every little helps.
yeah, keep plugging away, and then he's going to punch again.
That also hits.
Does that get Hunter's Mark on it as well?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
believe we worked out it's any time you hit it if it's affected.
Okay, so
And then I'm going to spend a key point to cast a flurry of blows, which means my bonus action I can do 2 more attacks. And
yep. And your hunter's mark.
Hunter's Mark on that. God, it's slowing down now. Now I'm trying to do something. And then the last one, I am going to use a Hand of Healing.
So is that where you punch yourself?
That's where I punch some health back into myself.
Nice.
38 damage total.
Cool.
So creature restore hit points equal to a roll of your martial arts die. And what the hell's a martial arts die?
It's the base damage of your attacks. So if you do 1d6, so 1d6 plus wisdom.
1d6 plus my wisdom. So my wisdom is 4 plus a d6. 2.
Cool. Well, these archers prefer hiding in trees and shooting, so having lost half its hit points, this guy is also going to try and scarper. So he is going to leave your range if you want to make attack of opportunity on the way.
Well, is that just a normal attack?
Yes.
Yep.
I've never done an opportunity attack.
That will hit. 4-7, and he is going to... Oh, and another 6. That's a lot of damage, and he is going to limp away and hide.
And I think that's about as many attacks as he can do this turn. I
Cool.
think that's enough.
Monks are awesome for I do 6 attacks. It's like...
keep going, just keep
The
going.
only
just keep
caveat
going.
is obviously you can't do it with like a really OP weapon because it only applies to monk weapons.
Yeah. But
That's
it's
what you
pretty
could have like
cool.
a really
It is
cool
very
staff.
fun.
Twig.
Okay, Twig is going to, I think, half of the opposing force have now ran away, so it doesn't feel like it's worthwhile shaping at this point. How many wild shapes do I get, actually? Yeah, I think it's as many as my proficiency, so probably 3. Oh, no, just 2. So I have 2 used. Screw it, I'll use 1 now. Twig turns into a brown bear.
Nice.
Lovely.
You don't need to put the token on. I have got the sheet here, so
Beautiful.
we'll just leave me as Twig, but we'll pretend that Twig looks like a brown bear now. So I'm going to make a multi-attack, bite attack, then a claw attack. So both are +6 to hit.
Not sure if
20.
Scratches is now a bit more concerned.
So an 11 and a 22. So
the 22
will
definitely.
hit. Yeah, and that's the claws, so that's 2d6 +4.
Well, that's going to probably one shot. Not quite.
That's 12 points of damage.
And then he's dead.
Sweet. Twig turns into a bear and mauls the bandit to death.
Bandits have got fuck all HP.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, bandits suck. Archers are awesome.
Yeah.
So if you want to fuck with people, it's like, oh look, that's an unassuming humanoid-looking enemy that doesn't look that scary. It's 75 HP and 2 attacks. Yeah, they're harsh. Stick them up somewhere where nobody can reach and just rain down death.
I should have just turned one little attack over to the other one while I was there.
Yeah, if you'd have done one of your flurry of blows on that guy, you'd have killed him.
Anything else for Twig?
But that's Twig's turn now that Twig is a bear.
That's amazing.
Nothing else he can do.
I love there's a bear on the battlefield.
Shish kebab.
So we've got and
Yeah.
Yeah. I like to keep everyone on their toes.
I mean, it's something.
I don't think there's an awful lot that Warlocks do in battle apart from Eldritch Blast.
I mean, if you're using your Warlock properly, all you should ever be doing is Eldritch Blasting.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's not how you do it. Scratchy's getting shot.
Wow, maybe not. I mean, that's a long. That's 90 degrees off target.
I'm going to say that your Eldritch Blast was slightly angled wrong and the force of it knocks you prone. So it actually just knocks you back on your feet, knocks you back to the ground. Because like I said, you're in the complete... If you're aiming to...
Like the time you Eldritch blasted yourself down the stairs.
Twice. Twice. That was some beautiful failure.
It was hilarious.
I know. I mean, I thought it was funny, but Sam got very annoyed by that. Bless him, he is very highly strung. Stairs, barrels, and being forced to fly anywhere he doesn't like. Or catapult anywhere. Yes, so like a shotgun blast, the recoil has knocked you down, so you're prone, so you'll need your half movement to stand up, etc.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Why can Craig not just stand? This is, some of these sessions, Craig just ends up on the floor.
Heck no. I mean, if Scratches ends up on the floor with his 20 in dexterity, there is something wrong.
Oh, bless.
How will Craig mess up? He will fall over.
He will fall over.
It's the curse of Hecknon's grease feet.
Oh, God. Grease.
He's wearing shoes made of lard.
I'm surprised I didn't fall over that sleet storm.
Yeah.
I was nowhere near it. I don't think there's an awful lot more I can do apart from telekinesis, which I don't see the need to push that one away.
Don't you get a second Eldritch Blast?
Level 5 now, I think you will do, yes.
Oh, do I get a second one?
I do believe so.
I think it's a level 5.
Oh, hang on.
I think.
I'll check. Oh, 2 beams at 5th level.
Mm.
Oh, well, in that case, there's only one thing for it.
Do it again.
Still back up.
Yep. Kamehameha!
Try again.
That's better.
Plus my 4 on charisma. So 10.
Lovely. Anything else?
No, I think Scratches is pretty set up. Can handle it from there.
Cool. Do you want to move the cart at all? It's the cart's turn next.
I don't really think the cart needs to go anywhere. It's
I
protected
feel like
on
we're
either
moving
side
towards
by two of
danger.
us.
Cool.
Yeah, moving towards danger.
So it's the bandit's turn next. This guy is going to attack Scratches. Eventually, just with a scimitar attack. 21. Look at me go for 6. Wow.
That's not too shabby.
It's better than 3. And this guy is 5.
Running.
Is running into the danger zone because he don't give a fuck. Oh, let's put him there. And
He's not noticed his 2 friends running away
No.
and one getting mauled by a bear yet.
no, he is going to send a shot at Shishish because he's just seen Eldritch blast someone else, and that is going to be a light crossbow of 8.
Miss.
Cool. He takes a shot and it flies right by your ear and does nothing. That's all the bandits' turns. Top of the order, it's Fermit next.
Shish doesn't have any ears.
Okie dokie. Fermit will run straight up to said bandit individual. And Fermit will... don't want to use thunderclap because I feel like I'm too close to the horse and cart. And it might
Yeah,
Correct.
that horse would go fucking nuts. I don't know what that would look like, but it probably wouldn't be good with you standing in front of it.
I can say, what do you say about running over something?
Oh, I tell you what I'm gonna do.
Oh, good.
Purely because I mean it does less damage than my rapier, but purely because I'm probably not likely to use it at any point in the future. Fermit is going to use his horns to ram him.
Oh, I love it.
Love it. Full-on headbutt and just see what happens.
Go on then, unless you crit fail at 13. Yeah, that's perfect.
13.
That'll hit. You're so close. How could you miss?
For 4 damage, so it's not a terribly large amount of damage, but I mean, it counts. And then can I, as a bonus action, make an offhand attack with my dagger?
Yes.
Obviously, it's not with the extra bonuses and such, just a straight up attack. So that'll be. I believe the way it works is you just don't add your proficiency. So it's a straight D20 to hit. I think that's how it works.
It is now. 11.
It's only an 11. Miss.
Yeah, sucks.
I'm a bit disorientated from headbutting the guy. Just a miss. I like to envision Fermit with a rapier in one hand and a dagger in the other. So at some point I'll probably pick up 2 weapon fighting for extra pros. But yeah. That's it. That's Fermit's turn.
Cool. This archer is again. It's gonna have a go at Shish again. I'm afraid. Seeing the blaster there, it's game recognised game. Distance shooter versus distance shooter.
You bastard.
Yeah. 16 and a 25.
Yes, both hit easily.
Sorry.
Squishy warlock.
I know. God, I feel so bad. I mean, I don't, but I should do, maybe? No. Just the one archer left, so next is Scratches.
Seeing that this guy tried to hit him.
Punch him, punch his face off. Yep.
Punch him.
Yep. Yep, he is reeling.
And yeah, I have to just use my other attack on him.
Yeah, he's dead.
And he is going to run straight over to the next one. For the next round of punching.
Ding ding, round 2.
But I've used both of my punching attacks.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the flurry of blows I can't use if I've just had to move. Because its description is immediately after you take the attack action, which I don't think is immediately if I've just ran to someone else.
Yeah, I would agree. You can't run away from where you were and then flurry of blows. It's like after you've hit something, you can then flurry it.
Keep going.
Unless you just
Yeah.
like hit, run,
Hit
run,
again.
run, hit. No.
But as a bonus action,
Yep.
I'm going to cast redirect my Hunter's Mark probably onto the Archer.
Good stuff. Next up is Twig. Brer Twig.
Okey-dokey. So everybody sees a bear come charging over. I think I've got just about enough movement to get me to there. I would think from there 5, 10, 15. Oh, actually, maybe not. I was there. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. No, I can't get that far, so I'm about there. And obviously, bears don't have any ranged attacks, so that's that. Oh, actually, I'll tell you what I can do. I could drop my wild shape and then cast a spell, I suppose.
I mean, if you're a monkey, you could shit in your hand and throw it, but I don't think bears do that.
I mean, do bears
Bad
shit in the
hands.
woods? That's the real question.
That's true. Maybe that's why one of the archers ran away.
Yeah. No, I'll stay there in bear form, and that's it for Twig.
Cool. Shish kebab.
Can I hide behind the bear while I'm blasting away?
Yeah, if you want to hide behind a bear while you
I'm
blast.
considered large, by the way, so technically I'd be taking up 4 squares as a bear.
Do you want to be big?
Can I see
Sure.
around?
Yeah.
Wow.
Big Twig.
I
Big
can
twig,
still,
but
can I
like
still
as
see
a-
this
as a bear.
Archer? Can I still see the Archer and give it some
Yeah.
Eldritch blasts?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Has Twig been talking to the horse as he's just sidled up as a big fuck off bear?
I can't talk when in bear form.
That's okay.
No.
Steve is very good with the horse, so the horse is chill.
Good old Steve.
Love Steve. So you're aiming at this dude here? Or the archer?
The Archer, still going at that Archer.
Yep, that's cool. That'll definitely hit.
So that's 9 on that one.
Yep.
And then
Nice one.
another 6.
42. And Hunter's Mark for that one is...
I think it's just when
Only applies when Scratches hits it.
scratches.
Oh, yeah. It's just because I forgot it's you and you. This is fun.
Very confusing.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I will. I'm going to telekinetically try and pull that the guy nearest us towards Twig and the bear, because that sounds like a fun place for him to sit.
So that's a strength thing, isn't it? I'm just scrolling
It
up.
was, yeah.
Strength.
15,
15.
DC 15 save.
Strength. 9.
So stick
Please
him
pull
in that space there.
5 feet towards or away.
Oh, it's a party.
Yeah.
That guy is probably shitting
He is.
himself.
It is his turn now.
I mean, he's just moved by magic.
I mean, the thing
he's
is,
pulling towards his
into the
bear.
path of a brown bear.
I mean, even if he tries to run, that's like
That's
3
three
opportunity
opportunity
attacks. Shit or bust, he thinks he's going to have a go at the bear.
Okay.
I mean,
he
he's
will
got-
hit the bear. The bear's got an AC of an 11, by the way. So.
10.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to call him Mincemeat, because that's what he's going to be in a minute.
that was his nickname, Mincemeat the Bandit.
Yeah. Fermit.
I think I'll just headbutt. No, I'll rapier him.
So it's like, right, yeah,
Oh,
okay.
God, there's an end to
Yeah.
that word.
Rapier him.
Yeah.
I'll rapier him.
So my brain stopped listening halfway through, and I was like, "You what? I know he's surrounded, but good God, man."
Do I get advantage because
Yeah.
there's 3 of us?
Yeah.
That didn't help. Do I get it again?
No. Yeah, because I'm bored of this map now.
Yeah.
That'll work.
Lovely.
I mean, he's going to be dead. Yeah,
8
that's dead.
Hull damage for a
Yeah,
crit. 8
that's-
hull damage for a crit. That is
But
so disappointing.
You needed 7, so
Good job.
I got a 1 on my first roll.
beautiful, beautiful.
Okay, right. I've killed that guy. Awesome. And then I will run away from the archer because I don't want to get shot again.
No, well, I think the archer's going to do the same thing. He's just seen everybody. He's been here, run away or die. So this archer is going to peace out
Sweet.
and run off.
Cool.
This combat's over.
we-
I've learnt some things from this one.
Let's fast track resolve this.
I do have the ability, so you have a fork in the road there, and this is the opportunity that there is a campsite if you want to set up camp if the afternoon is waning, or if you want to push on.
I mean, Shishes say let's rest.
how badly
otherwise
does
it's
Shish need a rest?
about 50%.
About 50% in need of a rest. Short rest, I assume, not long rest,
Short
right?
rest, yeah,
I mean, I'll
short
give you a
rest,
long rest if you want. I mean, there's no combat here. I just found a really nice map, and I was like, oh, I'll do this map. Oh, look at that. You
Well,
can
then let's just long rest it. We might as well if we've got the
Yeah.
opportunity.
Yeah.
Get everything back. Yeah.
I wasn't quite sure how badly injured you might be at this point, so have the
For
opportunity.
the most part, I'm okay, but I'll take the rest and get some spell slots and shit back. Yeah.
Cool.
Why not?
For the opportunity to then go potentially crazy on spell slots and key points next time.
Exactly. Yeah. Twig only lost 2 HP.
Amazing. But we all
although,
like a good fight.
Fermit
Shish.
lost a hell of a lot more than that. Like, Fermit was 50% dead the first time he got hit.
Oh wow, that was not a lot of hit points.
He's got 45 HP, so it's really not a lot when you're taking 20 plus points of damage.
Shish is going to retreat into her ring, her genie's ring.
Ew.
Enter the ring.
Crawls up inside herself.
Yes,
up in
and,
the
where she has a lovely lounge set up.
Liam
with
and Tiny
sofas
Cunt. Sorry.
Inspiration. Can I just say I've been watching a lot of Game of Thrones, and Mark's been watching a lot of Succession. So,
Oh, where have you got to on Game of Thrones?
Joffrey's just died.
Oh, lovely.
Yay.
Oh,
I mean,
lovely.
I know a lot of the plot points, but I just never watched it all the first time round. So,
It's so satisfying watching that stupid little bastard turn purple.
but can I just say his acting is absolutely incredible.
Oh, he's a phenomenal actor.
Yeah.
He plays a bellend so well.
It's the little quirk of the mouth. It's a masterclass in absolute douchery. I love the fact that Charles Dance as Tywin and the legend that is Peter Dinklage. Apparently, Charles Dance was just so absolutely mortified at having to be so cruel to Peter Dinklage. He apologised to him all of the time as soon as the cameras are off, which I absolutely adore. Anyway,
It's all a bit mean.
we're not talking about... right, back on this. So we've all had a nice long rest.
Nice long rest.
And the opportunities for stuff there. Now, I do have another 3 maps. We're not going to get through all 3 maps, so I will give you the
40
choice.
minutes, definitely not going to happen.
I have the choice, which I know what you're going to take here. The next, I have a map which is a bit of a social encounter, with a bit of problem solving. There's another one
Yes.
that is potentially either a hard battle or a, what I know now, fucking impossible battle, and then a final combat at the end as well.
I am good with any of those three options. So whatever Craig wants to do. If Craig wants
Is
to
the
go
final
social, we can go
battle
social.
even more impossible than the second battle?
No, the second one I'm thinking is possibly insane.
I kind of want to see it now.
Okay. Well, I can.
Just because it's been built up, I kind of want to see it.
Well, let me fast track you through this social thing. Oh, we're not going to do too much of the role play. I just want to see how you would deal with this one. So what we have here is you're approaching a bridge.
Lovely.
And on the bridge is a stubborn old bastard with a supply wagon who is arguing with a bridge guard who wants a toll, and the commoner will not pay it. And he will not move, and he's in your way, so you cannot get past him while this stubborn old bastard is not paying the toll.
Okay.
So the way I see that, Craig, I don't know if you agree, is that we have two options here: yeet the guard off the bridge, or pay the dude's toll so that you can get past.
Now remember, you're Adventurers
something
Guild,
like
so you're meant to be goody-goodies.
Yeah. How much is the tolls what I'll be starting off with, and have we got that much gold on us?
Now, see, that's a very interesting question that, again, I had not prepared for because I half threw this together. So I don't know what kind of gold we've had in the Adventurers Guild, if we're actually paid a till.
Is
No,
this
we
guy
haven't.
a legitimate guard? Like it's genuinely an actual toll, or is he just some dick demanding money to cross a bridge?
I'd be doing an insight check to find out if he's fibbing or not.
Because if he's just fleecing anyone that tries to cross the bridge, then I think he deserves to be yeeted off the bridge.
Cool, give me an insight check and see what you can notice.
So 4 insight checks.
That scratches.
Mm-hmm.
He knows the sound of a liar when he hears one. Oh, when you get a tick in your skills, does that mean you get 2 rolls, or what's the deal?
No,
with
it means it
ticks in
adds your proficiency bonus to the roll.
them? Okay.
Just means
So
you're
when you don't
extra
get
good
a
at
tick.
those.
So we don't get a tick.
So
it's just-
Twig got the 8, Fermi got the 16. Yeah, if there's no tick, then you just get the modifier. If
Yeah.
there is a tick, you get the modifier plus the proficiency bonus.
Okay, yeah. Makes
And
sense.
it'll add that on itself.
Yeah. So is he lying?
Yes, let's say he's lying. Someone got a 23, so he's not a real guard. So he's just...
We yeet him off the bridge.
Well, I would be going then next with persuasion to try and convince him. We know you're lying. You're not a real guard.
You know, like when you see your cat slowly pushing something off of a shelf and looking at you, like it knows it shouldn't be doing it, but it's going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
Twig has sidled up next to the guard and is like slowly just ambling over to him, fully with the intent of just pushing him over the edge of the bridge.
Okay.
Failed my persuasion.
So Twig, what do you want to roll me for that? So you're not stealthing up to him. Maybe a bit of...
I've gone over like what seems to be the problem, and he's like, "Oh, you've got to pay a toll," and it's like, "I'm not paying no fucking toll."
Okay, give me an intimidation then.
Push him off the ridge. But Twig's rubbish at intimidating.
Yeah, I know. But if Graham wants to intimidate...
Yeah, nat 20, but it's an 18
Nice.
because I get -2. It's still a crit success, though.
Okay, so he is intimidated and he backs off. So he is...
Trips and falls off the bridge.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yay!
He's gone swimming.
He's not dead. He's just gonna get carried down the river.
I mean, I'm sure, Graham, one of your characters does also have Charm Person, so you could have tried that.
I've got hold person.
No, I'm
I don't
sure.
have
I'm
charm.
sure
I've
Fermit
got a
has.
Suggestion.
I'm
I've
sure
got
someone has
suggestion,
Charm
so
Person.
I would have.
Uh,
Shish probably has as well.
No,
Yeah,
Twig is mostly damage and healing. Fermit has...
I'm sure I saw a Charm Person on someone.
Oh wait, no, Fermit does have charm person. I could have tried that. Fermit tries to charm him as he's wandering down the river, saying, "Don't tell."
I could.
Cool. So the shambling man shambles on with his horse, etc.
I'm gonna follow one.
Yeah, I was just depending if this was one. If we were going on too long, I was going to chuck this in and just make you work for it a bit harder. So the
Oh, I like that. I always like a little bit of that.
That would have been really fun to do if we were doing it not pressed for time. Like
Yeah.
to think of all of the clever ways we could argue our way across that bridge would have been good.
that's the kind of thing I want to do more of in Vanguard, and I think it also would work better if you both weren't playing a million characters, so you can kind of concentrate on your individual skills.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. It does also mean that it's worthwhile having proficiency in like social skills and certain spells that are useful outside of combat, which never really seems to be an issue in any other campaign.
Well,
because everyone just has things that we can throw in the face of the things we want to kill.
Well, I am definitely, there is things to investigate and there will be things to put together for Vanguard, and I'm making sure that there's some other I want you to use other skills and stuff like that. So don't Bograd. Don't Bograd.
Oh, I don't intend to. I don't intend to. I might do somebody magic-y that can be useful. I don't know. I haven't decided what I want to be yet. It depends. But based on what everybody else is, we've got a fighter, so we've got a tank. I might go cleric or paladin. A little bit of casty, a little bit of punchy.
That's cool.
I don't know.
I mean,
we'll figure that out later.
If you,
I think we're basically covered for the essentials.
All the main points.
Yeah.
So it's just whatever I want to be for flavour.
absolutely. And either if you want to discuss that with everybody else in one of the many chats, I'm sure there is, or if you want to talk with me further about it, that's fine. But that's another game. This is this game. So now you're on a little bit of a canyon. You've had a lovely rest. It's a lovely morning. Ta-da.
I have two fermits and no twig.
Oh, you do, don't you? That's fun. That's me dragging in the wrong boy. Come on, boy, where's you gone? You turn and twig. That's you go. There we go. That's better.
Scratches has headed for the high road because he would always head for every high road possible. He wants to be able to fly.
Lovely.
Odds on at some point,
going
Scratches
to fly.
just jumps off of something very, very high.
Hang on a sec. Oh my lord, those are those rolls. Okay.
Are we re-rolling initiative for this or keeping the same?
Oh, what would you like to do? I mean, that's another question. Do you want to re-roll initiative at the beginning of every encounter or at the beginning of every call?
In general, I prefer to re-roll. For this event, I'm happy to stick with it.
Just to save time.
Yep, that's fine.
Well, yeah, I would re-roll generally.
Good to know. Right, so what we discussed earlier? Hang on a second, I'm just gonna. Yeah, but that wasn't
Roll
rolling
some
in
stealth
secret, was
checks.
it? It wasn't rolling in secret last time, was it? Why wasn't that doing? And if I roll, then you're gonna know about it. Let's see. Always whisper rolls. Let's see if that does it.
Whispers.
So it was. Oh, I want to do a stealth, or was it Dex? It was Dex, wasn't it?
Yeah.
If they've not got any advantage, like any bonuses to stealth, and you can't click stealth, then yeah, just roll a dex roll.
Okay. And that's against your passive perceptions.
Yes.
Okay. What are your passive perceptions?
14 and 17.
14 and 10.
Okay, so you guys are down there apart from Scratch's. What was Scratch's passive?
14.
Okay, so Scratch is again aware that there is something on the edge of this cliff. You're not sure what it is.
He is going to sound his alarm, but not quite so loud.
I was going to say, how's he going to do that?
Carry on my way.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it.
That's exactly what he did. That was. Mother. Bong, bong, bong. Just to get everyone's attention.
How does everybody respond to that?
Oh, shush is going right. Stop
Presumably
making all that noise.
in a way
What's
like
wrong?
what?
I mean, I feel like we've been more on our guard, having been ambushed already.
Yeah,
in the
we've just
previous
been
game.
ambushed once already. We've like what? Okay, again.
Okay, so what do you want to do now then?
Have a look around.
Oh, there we go. There's some magic words. If anyone wants to like a roll of perception or an investigation, depending on what you would like to do and how you'd like to do it.
22 perception for Twig, and a 10 for Fermit. Fermit's still too busy just singing along and providing the soundtrack to the journey.
Shush. Let's got that.
Yeah, and I would do anything for love.
And Scratches is properly on it.
Okay, so what you see and how this works is that Twig, being the ever observant cat that he is always quick to notice when there are birds about. And noticed in the top there are some nesting peritons. Peritons. I think that's what they're called.
Bikes.
Birds.
Bikes.
No, not pelotons. Do have it.
Some nesting peloton.
Do have some inspiration for that one though, because bad puns.
Someone's hied a bike into a tree.
Yeah, Craig, that's some inspiration for that because that's a visual.
I'm not sure who I'm going to give it to, so I'll hold it in the pocket for both of them.
That can be a Craig inspiration to use however you see fit with whoever you see fit. Not applicable in real life.
Cannot be exchanged for cash.
Getting an argument with a policeman, but I've got initiative. Doesn't work that way. So Twig's ever alert spots those birds, and Scratches, because you're up on the same level, again, you can identify that maybe you went, oh, that would be a really good place to have a perch. What the fuck? There are these things here. So these things are predators. They are always on the lookout. So they have noticed that you are there. What would you like to do?
Are they being aggressive or?
Oh, these are. If you want to know, can you roll me a history? See if you know what they are.
Oh well, yeah.
Whichever one of
Scratches.
you four want to. 19. Well, Scratches will know, being of a fellow, that these are really, they're predators. They are always on the lookout and they are very violent predators. So as soon as they are able to, they will attack you furiously and attempt to rip out your hearts to eat them. That's their end goal.
How is Scratches going to... how's he going to let me try this? They're going to go right forwards! Get the fuck out of here!
Where's he heard that from?
He has heard that on one of the missions that the jailers had for him. They'd got some people coming to attack them, so he copied the shouts he could hear from outside.
Cool, I love it. What does everyone want to do? And if we're going to stick with initiative, we can head into combat straight away if you would like to.
I figured that's where we're going, right?
Yeah.
I have rolled them in, and they are not great in the initiative order. So Fermit, we keep them with the original rolls. Fermit goes first.
Shatter between those two, so it'll get them
I
both.
thought you were going to say Fermit just shat himself.
Fermit
Shat himself.
He's really determined to throw it, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's heard that apparently monkeys can do it and it's really effective, so he just shits in his hand.
Oh, no, isn't there that homebrew item, was it the Ring of the Grammarian or something, where if you can change one letter in a spell, and shatter should be changed to Shatner, and you have to do like impressions of William Shatner on the attack.
Amazing.
Anyway,
So he's
shatter.
gonna cast Shatter at level 3 to hit the pair of them. It's a 10-foot
Beautiful.
radius, so it'll get them both if I
Lovely.
plonk it in the middle.
Yep, that's cool.
So it's a DC 14 con save.
Con save. From both of them.
Yes, please.
So one saves, one doesn't.
Cool. So one takes
All hit
18,
them
one
now.
takes 9.
Lovely.
That will be all.
Cool. Scratches is next.
He is going to hold his turn until he gets told
For
to do
fuck's
otherwise.
I keep forgetting that I have to tell him to do something.
Twigs!
Right. Okay. Twig is going to cast Flaming Sphere at level 3. Okay, I'll just put the description up
This
as
is
well.
going to
so
be
you
a biggie,
can
isn't it?
see.
Okay.
So it's a 5-foot diameter sphere, so it takes up a square in an unoccupied space of my choice within range. So I'm going to plonk it again right in that square there between the two of them.
Cool.
Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a dexterity saving throw. Takes 2d6 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much because it's a higher level. It's 3d6, not 2. As a bonus action, I can move the sphere up to 30 feet. I can ram it into a creature to force a saving throw to take the damage. The sphere stops moving, and when I move it, I can direct it over barriers up to 5 feet tall and jump across pits. Ignites flammable objects not being worn or carried, and sheds bright light. I'm assuming that the bushes and stuff that they're in are considered a flammable object.
Yep.
So they're going to set on fire, and I'm going to just ram it into the one that it's directly next to. So it'll stay in the square that it's in, but like bounces off of it effectively.
Okay.
So it's a DC 15 dex save.
Yeah, what I'm going to do is I had created this as a moonbeam, just as a little thing, so you can use that, and you should be able to control it as well, because I like having a visual of where things are, because my imagination is shit. So it was a DC 15, was it?
DC 15 dex save.
For
yes,
both of
please.
them?
Just the one that it's rammed into for this moment. So just the one to the right of it.
Dex save.
Yes, please.
Ooh. Oof.
Bad
Oh, yes.
fail or bad win?
It was
All
a
right,
4,
okay.
but that one did roll as a whisper. That was
Oh,
a
okay.
4. Now they're all rolling
That
as
is-
whispers.
Garrick, we've not seen any of
3d6.
your rolls on these yet.
So that is 10 fire damage that it takes.
So
from
this
that.
one here. Okay.
So the one just to the right, yeah.
It is not looking great.
And that is my turn.
Amazing. Shishka. Shisha. Shishisha shush.
Shish kebab.
Shush.
Right, so presumably all of this greenery up here is aflame or going to be in flame.
This stuff here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how you want to rule for they're now in trees that are on fire. That's.
I don't know.
How tall up are we seeing this one at the bottom is? How
Tree.
high is that?
Let's say tree height. You know me, I'm not good at heights.
Okay.
About 15, 20 feet.
Yeah, that'll do.
Okay, just going to.
Unless it's like an ancient sequoia, and then it could be like 150 feet. Or like a giant redwood.
Have a
Probably not, though.
Measure. So where's 30 feet? Oh, right in the middle of that fire. That's not good. Okay. Just going through what we can do. So Shish is going to tell Scratches to go for the Scratches. Get the other one.
Be right back.
Pointing at the one on its own, and then Shish is going to Eldritch Blast that one.
Lovely. Gotta love
Just
it.
for a change.
Hits. Sorry, you say you're going for this one over
7.
here?
Yeah.
Yep. Sorry, that's for how much?
7.
Cool.
Gets an extra 4.
Beautiful.
And then blast it again.
Double blasting, love it. And that's for 7 again.
And then can I? Oh, can I? I think I'm way out of range of it as well, aren't I? Yeah, but if I'm 20 foot in the air, so I basically have to be right underneath it to be 30 foot away. Well, I'm going to move from the trees, from the cart, sort of in the sort of the tree line, just to again feel like I'm taking some sort of cover and spreading our damage area. And yeah, I can't use any telekinesis; it's too far away. That is going to be Shish's go.
Lovely. It is the
Scratch's turn.
yes, because Scratches did turn.
So I'm just checking one of his abilities. Right, can Scratches Scratches wants to have a jump down.
Yep.
To, down to here.
Are you gonna jump or kind of Scrabble climb?
Oh, he'll probably scrabble the first bit and then leap towards the edge. So
Cool.
he
Do you want to do me athletics?
Yes, I do. Can I do acrobatics?
Wow. Why would you do acrobatics? Sell me on it.
Because he's going to do a flip in the middle of it.
Oh, wicked flip. Okay. If he's going to do a wicked flip.
Backflip.
I mean, he's obviously going to backflip incredibly well. It almost looks like slow motion. His feathers buoy him midair, and it looks so graceful that God alone would weep. So, yes, that looks beautiful.
He's got himself down to there. And then how much movement are we saying he's still got? Another 10?
Yep.
So let's just move him down to there. And what's the damage on the distance? So 15 plus he's got to go up. Are we saying it's about 30 foot to get onto the same sort of
Let's
level?
say it's 15.
Okay. He's going to use his bonus action to Misty Step the rest of the way. And appear next to and then he's going to start punching.
So that was your movement bonus action. This is now your action. Lovely.
That's it.
That'll hit.
And then we'll do one more for the fun of it.
Awesome. It does not look very good. It's rolled shit in the initiative, and you are all battering them.
And that is, I think that's basically used every function available for him.
Cool.
End his turn.
Now it's the pelotons attack, because I will just call them pelotons now. The one next to Scratches is glad that you've come straight to it. It's going to do a gore attack and a talon attack. So that's an 18 and a 14.
No.
Neither.
No, 19.
How exciting. This one is going to use... see how far... That's going to be interesting. Okay. It's going to fly down to Twigs. And again... Go... And talons.
Gore will hit, talons will miss.
So that's 10 piercing.
Okie dokie.
And... Sorry, let me just... Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, it's 60 fly speed. So it is going to finish its movement by going back up into the tree over here.
Opportunity attack.
Yeah, go on then.
So Twig will make an attack of opportunity with... What can Twig actually do melee-wise? With his quarterstaff, two-handed. For a 19.
That will hit.
For 11 damage.
Oh, that's a really good swipe that nearly did it, but it hasn't. So tough. This one up here is going to fly over and attack Scratches.
Oh, pause, Scratches.
I know, but you're in range, and it's hungry.
Ooh.
Oh. Ouch. Yeah, that one gets him.
16. So let me just check. That is 30. Now that place was on fire, so it's not going to fly back then, but it is going to fly and sit next to its mate over here. Did you want to make an opportunity attack as well?
Correct. Punching.
Oof.
13.
Okay.
13? No, that was just a 9.
Just a 9.
It's the Eldritch Blast that gets extra 4. Too many characters.
Let's see if he gets away with this.
I see. Too many characters. That's all they can do. Fermit.
Fermit will cast Shatter between these two again.
Go on, you're going to shat on them again?
What's the distance on Shatter?
10 foot, it won't hit you, don't worry. So that is a good old Fermit Shatter. Again at level 3. So no more mass healing words, unfortunately, because I've used up my level 3 spell slots, but I mean, we're not going to need those, are we? Cast at level 3. That's a DC 14 con save again for the two of them.
I was just trying to remember what it was. Whew.
So they both take, it was 26, so 13 damage apiece.
You both, this shatter explodes both of these birds. Boom!
Just like blood and guts. Power towards her.
Yeah.
That's Fermit's turn.
Scratches?
Scratches is going to keep going where he left off.
Mm-hmm.
With punching. It needs to be canon that we have somebody in every group like that just punches things.
Just punches.
You punched this bird to death. It only had 3 left. Given the time, I am going to stop there.
Yeah.
I did have...
Aw.
I know, but I do have to go, otherwise I get in a lot of trouble. We did speed run through that because we've only been playing for like an hour and 45, so I usually try and plan for like 3 hours. So there is another.
All right.
There's another big baddie on here.
We see it.
Yeah, do you want?
We're saving it.
Give us 9 minutes to see if we can kill it.
Oh wow, there he is.
It's a shambling mound.
Do you reckon we can take it out in 9 minutes?
You can certainly
Depends if I have
try.
to run there or not.
Okay, right. No waffle, no fun. Let's just murder the thing as fast as we can.
Okay, I have not paid any attention to what this thing can do. So top of the round, Fermet.
Fermit just had a go. We just cast Shatter on those things. Are we starting from the very top?
Starting again.
Keep going.
Okay.
And he would have been next anyway, because the shambling mound
he'll-
got 3 in its initiative.
He'll run to here. And does Shatter reach that far? I think it does. Oh wait, no, 60 feet. How far away is it?
See, I was going to wait until you drove a little bit closer.
Ah.
That's your fault, Steve. Where were you?
Okay, end turn. Next, quick.
Scratches.
Wait, I'll dash.
Okay.
Bonus action dash. I'll go another 30 feet.
Scratches.
Quick.
Why not go straight for it? 'Cause it doesn't matter. So Scratches are going to dash. He ends up somewhere over here.
Graham, does Fermit want to make a free action as Scratches flies past?
No.
Not even to
hold
kind of go hit it?
No, he's
ignore that.
approaching it on his own.
That's fine.
We're ignoring that.
Twig.
Let's pretend that happened.
Yep. Twig.
Twig will dash again. Presumably that's about 60-ish feet. And then I can't move the token for the fire thing, but can you move it 30 feet towards me? So bringing it with me. Next.
Is Shush.
And I only need to get to a move before I can start blasting.
Blast away.
Because it's 120 feet, I believe. So,
Yeah. Next time you get an invocation, if you pick Eldritch Spear, it's 300 feet.
which is just insane.
Yeah, doesn't hit.
That doesn't hit. I didn't think it would. Let's go for another one for the fun of it.
Nope.
That's not going to hit either.
No.
Steve, stay there. Don't come round the corner, Steve.
It's the shambling mound's turn, and it is going to move towards you. It can swim, apparently. That is going to do 20 feet. So not quite enough yet. Keep going, because I want you to hit something. Fermit.
Fermit will use his turn to cast Enlarge on Scratches.
Right.
Amazing. Oh, this is great.
Anything else for Fermit?
That's his turn.
Scratches.
Scratches is going to do what Scratches does.
Punching.
Punching.
What size is Scratches now?
Large.
Okay.
So, about, yeah, that size.
That will hit.
20.
Add 1d4 for Enlarge.
Oh, 1d4. Love it.
Nice.
Yep.
Then we're going to punch it.
Yep.
Add a d4.
D4. And then
2 more punches.
I think we're going to use a key point to do 2 more punches.
I love it. Let's see if we can wipe this monster in the next 4 minutes.
It does have a lot of hit points. That hits.
Hang on, I've got a Hand of Harm. What does that do?
Extra damage.
Deal an extra necrotic damage equal to your martial arts die plus wisdom modifier.
So another d6 plus 4.
So I will. Can I do that?
It's an
No,
extra
can I-
key point, so it's as
Yeah,
part
can I-
of your flurry.
I can't do that as a set. I was looking.
But
to
you
see
can
if
use
it's
you can
saying
use Hand of Harm as well as Flurry of Blows at the same
Oh, we'll
time.
do that then.
So
Yeah, we'll
you can
do
add
that then.
you can add Hand of Harm to any one of those attacks.
Yeah, we'll do it onto that one. So that I'm assuming that hits.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a D4 plus. What
And
you
then
say
a
on
d6
these?
plus 4.
D6 plus 4. So another 7 on that. So how much was that in total? The scratches.
I don't know. I've just been taking it off as you've been saying it.
50. It was 50 altogether.
Nice. Twigs?
And that's scratches go.
Twig is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to there. If you could move the flaming sphere 30 feet as well, but not have it end up within 5 feet of any of us, just sort of somewhere in this vicinity, wherever it can go. Yep, that'll do. That's my bonus action. And then for my action, I will cast. Let's quickly have a look and see what I've got that does any damage. Can't be a concentration spell because I've got my flaming sphere up. Thorn Whip. What's the range on that? 30 feet. Thorn Whip. I cast the cantrip Thorn Whip. 23
that
to hit.
hits.
Awesome. That does. That does 7 damage, and if it's large or smaller, it can be pulled up to 10 feet closer.
It's large.
Okay, it's pulled 10 feet towards me, so it'd end up sort of in the space between me, Scratches, and the flaming sphere.
Cool.
Awesome.
Nice.
Shush.
Just gonna run. Then 20, 30, and then Eldritch Blast.
Blast away. Nope.
God, not very good at this.
Yes.
Yay!
It seems to be the thing for warlocks. Is you just miss
Yeah.
all the time.
Yep.
And that will be her turn.
Cool. The shambling mound is going to do 2 slam attacks. It is going to slam at Scratches. That's the phrase. 25 and a 12.
25 hits.
25. That does 13 bludgeoning.
Oh, he is looking very blooded.
Cool. That's all that can do. Fermit.
Fermit will cast Shatter at level 2. I want to place it sort of within 10 feet of the enemy, but not close enough to hit any of us.
Right,
So
at the back.
there's geography that'll allow that to happen. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
So DC 14 con save.
Con save. What kind of attack is Shatter?
It is thunder damage.
Okay, that's fine. It's not lightning.
16. No, not lightning.
No, so it rolled an 11.
Oh, it also needs to take 13 fire damage for ending its turn within 5 feet of the flaming sphere.
Just remind me, because it's late. What's resistance? Is that half?
Half damage if it's resistant.
It's resistant to fire. Oh well, I've
Cool,
taken
so
it off
takes
anyway.
half of that.
I assume Fermit's always singing Thunderstruck every time
Yeah.
he's shattering.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Absolutely, absolutely.
You've been thunderstruck.
And it was 16 for Shatter as well.
16 for Shatter and, yeah, the fire damage.
It
from
is
the sphere.
definitely blooded. Scratches.
Yeah, we can do this. We can do this, guys. We can do
on.
it. I mean, we're
Scratches
bang on
go.
11, but we can do it.
Guess what Scratches is doing?
Punch,
Punch,
punch.
punch, punch.
Yes.
I'm just going to whiz through these and I'll
Yep,
add
nope.
all the.
No, it doesn't matter.
I'm using inspiration for that.
Yep.
Thanks. Get rid of that.
Matches, it hits. So,
Good to know.
nope, doesn't hit.
I can't use key points to get that to hit. And then I'll use my last punch.
No.
I will use some key points for that. So that's 1 key point for getting that one to hit and 1 key point to have the extra punches. And how many d4s do I need to roll for on top
3
of that?
d4.
So that's 10 plus whatever you're going to roll now.
Lovely.
You could do with another one of those.
43 damage you did.
Yep, that's cool.
And that's the end of his turn.
Twig, I think you can do this.
Okay. Twig is going to Primal Savagery.
Mm-hmm.
13. Nope. Damn. I'll use the inspiration I got. Try again. 22.
Yes.
Yay. He's going to use it to, I can do acid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, acid damage.
Do I need to roll anything against that?
No, it's just a swipe. So 9 acid damage from Twig. And then bonus action to ram the flaming sphere into it again. Which is a DC 15 deck save.
Didn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Okay, cool. Well, it'll be the 3d6 damage halved, so another 6. Yeah! We steamrolled it.
Nice.
I mean,
I told you we could do it in 9 minutes. I mean,
I could have played more
11.
tactically in that, but
Of course.
I did have a move to go.
11 minutes to steamroll the boss. Whoop, whoop.
whoop whoop. Right, I'm going to head off now, guys. Thank you very much.
No worries. Thank you very much, Kat. That